The United Nations released a much-awaited report on climate change on August 9th. The predictions, heat waves, landslides, or floods, are nothing unheard of, but it is the confidence level and the inevitability of the scenario which the report underscores. And also, for the first time, it gave a detailed report on a regional assessment of climate change. Here is what the report says about India. Monsoon. The southern part of India is expected to witness an increase in rainfall by nearly 20% compared to the 1850s and 1900s. In case the planet gets warmer by 4 degrees Celsius, India could see about a 40% increase in rainfall. Oceans. An alarming finding for India is that the Indian Ocean is warming at a higher rate than other oceans. This will lead to coastal area loss as sea levels rise and shorelines retreat. Consequently, the rising sea threat will affect more than 7,500 kilometers of coastline in India. 6 port cities from Chennai, Kochi, and Kolkata to Mumbai, Surat and Visakhapatnam, with a population of over 25 million, will be under direct threat of coastal flooding if sea levels soar by just 50 centimeters. And assets worth $4 trillion will be exposed to flooding. Globally, the report predicts that sea level extremes which occurred once in a century could become common. Sea levels can rise every 6 to 9 years by 2050 and almost every year by 2100. Mountains. For northern India, the report predicts that snow-covered areas and snow volumes will decrease in most parts of the Hindu Kush Himalayan in this century itself. And if no measures are taken to mitigate the emission levels, glaciers are bound to decline by 2/3. Essentially, the glaciers in the Himalayan region provide a crucial water supply to 240 million people residing in the region, which includes 86 million Indians. Notably, the glaciers in Western Himalayas have already been losing mass since the beginning of the century. Heat waves and air pollution. Another crucial finding of the report is about air pollution and how the polluting particles affect the climate. The report says South Asia has the highest concentration of lethal air pollutants than any other region in the world, which Indians witness in Delhi's foggy winters and yellow skies. These lethal air pollutants are sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, ammonia, ozone, and particulate matter 2.5. These pollutants have a warming or a cooling effect on the climate. While methane, ozone, and ammonia have a warming effect, there are aerosols also present in the air. The tiny particles made of sulfates and nitrates that cool the climate by reflecting sunlight. These aerosols influence rain events and even heat waves. So if the aerosols reduce, India will see an increase in heat waves. The impact of this change won't just be in data or numbers. Catastrophic flooding and storms disrupt the power supply for drinking water or medical needs. People would need to labor amid increasing heat waves. For winter crops, there will be warmer nights, and for summer crops, there will be destructive monsoon. The government told Lok Sabha in August that flooding affected nearly 40 million hectares of India's land area. Between 1953 and 2018, over 1 lakh people died of floods and heavy rains, and over 61 lakh animals perished. India incurred nearly 4 lakh crore rupees of losses in the past 65 years. India, being the third largest carbon emitter in the world, has its responsibility to mitigate the climate change effect. However, due to the impact of the pandemic on the economy, India recently announced measures to promote coal mining, the opposite of what should be planned to stop the climate change. The country has put the onus on the developed countries to save the earth.